Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and well, we're on to the last portion, as far as I'm aware, of the Hildibrand adventures here in Endwalker. I did record, prior to this, the bits in between, because I know I've got part 1 up on my channel. I don't have the other parts up, unfortunately, because when I was recording them, the files decided to corrupt themselves, and no matter how much I tried to edit, how much I tried to render, it is just bleh. So, unfortunately, a lot of stuff's been missed on the channel because of that. But, quite frankly, it's Hildibrand, so madness is bound to us too. You're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray to Charlene revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hanish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnair. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield. The inspector and others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, but yet have found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yilmad, so I suggest we hurry over there and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. Yeah, he's still convinced that our little blue friend, our little alien friend is, up to nefarious goods. And, yeah. So we're doing this as a Sage because, well, we've got the latest version of the Sage weapons. Just gonna make sure I've got all my gear at its tippy top. And yes, of course, we have Blocky Hildibrand, or Build-A-Hand, I think was the name. I see you two are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. The long-term fans are often the most ardent. Brandahill, that's what we called him. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been travelling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. A defective clone. Defective in visuals, I assure you, superior in every other respect. I mean, as I say, I am merely following in the inspector's wake. You need to be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandahild. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. Stuff and nonsense. Clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Manderville man. Exactly. The things you can do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. 'Twas you who saved of some certain doom, was it not? Well, not quite as electricious as mine. Your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meagre contributions are of some small assistance. Dude, you're doing better than him. Do most by half. I say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. And of course we have now Shoe Stalker. Of course. Aye. Not a fisherman. That's another one of whom we speak. A fellow fisherman told me a friend of his, an apothecary, was suicidal for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in the affairs of such men. But you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to Usakaek and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. No fuckers. Resident. Of course, more than I can count. No goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Sounds like a terrible idea. What was civil war raging in the world all said thing. No, this Garlemald, you're either mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. Well, we've got one solid lead. I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Oh ho, a good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Let us gather the troops and pay visit to this felicitous fisherman. Story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Baharasov. Well, I was near enough to call in today anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasov comes from a very poor family and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most skill, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Sure, the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. More like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasov was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's-given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit I laughed at first, but when he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince, he even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard. He's a rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thabner, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yiddelmont. He tried to purchase the entire port! Good God. The dockmaster's trying to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the gilded area into a private abode, and has been filling with every rare treasure his gold can secure. He pays particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Mansuya and Margaret lore in Razathan, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. That's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Baharasov is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it's the Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for a simple fisherman. Even those who were once dear friends. If you'll excuse me, I must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. Right. That could be a problem. How about that, eh? A sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the one who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside of town. One of our guards wanted to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. Sounds like a case for Inspector Hildibrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. Alright, what have we got? What monster am I kicking the ass of? Oh, for the love of... He's strapped to a tight... Good God, it's like a puppet on a... Good Lord. I thought you destroyed that monster. I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times we must teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about, Supre Lugay? Bah, cease this babbling, get in my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Van Hoody, the merchant who tried to buy Yiddelmont, so he put you up to this. Curses! How did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? Wow, you're in it. You blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms! Where in the hell did you come from? Good lord and... Oh, there's quite a few of you. Yep, it's cloning tech gone wild. Oh boy. 3 more sinister skillmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? It's the mother! And this is why I want a frying pan. I'll just sit back and let it speak for itself. Mother? Yep. That's Hildibrand's mum. This is why I want one. Vexatious vermin. This will soften you up. This is why when I found out mandible weapons were a thing, I wanted one of them to be this frying pan. Boom! Bah! A lucky hit! Oh no! It's a turn from tennis into volleyball. And I do mean volleybomb. 3, 2, 1. One last pitch. Okay, are we playing baseball, tennis, or volleyball? Okay, baseball it is. Oh, looks like we're going for a fast curveball here. Can we spike it? Unlimited heavy hitter special! But that was my fastball! Team Rock is blasted off again! See, this is why I want a frying pan. That guy's gonna need so many drinks. I've come to expect father's sudden appearances. But what brings you here, mother? A proposition from that merchant Van Hoody, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a messenger for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before, but when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. It is quite an attractive offer, considering fine jewellery is our stock in trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. Well, if we would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port. We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all his lackeys come from in the first place? Was there a hulking weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere? As I suspected, my ship's vaporizing beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet I cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Cool, you're sure doing a lot, Inspector Brandehild. Even alien starships. Aww. 'Tis no great achievement. As I mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which include the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand it correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delium. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course, 'tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage. Is it going to be that simple, though? He's also been collecting a bunch of artworks and anything and everything to do with Asura, whom he worships. Methinks a fight's in the offing. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, you might as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. We still need to formally reject his deal anyways. His pilot will be waiting. I'm just going to decline here so I can see what she has to say. Good to see you, and good to see you're still keeping with our darling boy. That blocky lad a new friend of yours? Smooth off the edges, he'd be the spitting image of our Hildy. The Inspector's mother is as monstrously strong as the Manderville men, except that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we also discovered in the previous stuff that the Manderville men, the Manderville family? Yeah, alien blood in their veins. So yeah, he's kind of partially alien. Meanwhile, she's just a straight up monster. I think. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hoody's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajaya's footsteps. Oh boy. Well. Yeah. The Manderville stuff is always madness. Lord Godbert, Lady Julian. And entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoody. I see. One moment, if you please. Yeah, the freaking Warrior of Light wants to pay a visit. Lord Van Hoody should be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. Oof. What in the... Okay, that's a problem. That definitely looks like some Garlean... That looks like some Tower of Babel tech going on there. Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you travelled all the way from distant Ul'dah, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hoody. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations, then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as a template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation. No. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. That's not a bad idea, actually. A splendid jest, my friend. A splendid and not at all indicative of suppressed megalomaniacal ambitions jest. Yes? Of course it was. Our redoubtable hero would never dream of accepting such a contemptible proposal. A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugai's ritual of manifestation. Oh boy. All was prepared long in advance for your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. See, this is why I wanted an army of me. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me? See, this is why I want an army of me. Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. Here we go. There's always some fight that needs to be done. Nay, Hildibrand, against the Primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. Yeah. A goddess of war. Here we go. Alright. Let's see how this pans out, shall we? The Gilded Area, now accessible. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, straight in! Not a moment's hesitation. I like to see it! Ha ha! Okay, we got a grinning face, an angry face, and a stoic face. False Manusa, Asura. Oh, we don't do the whole summoning crystal thing? That's a shame. Alright. You're there.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed? The frail shall fall. You've not time to blink.
That does not look good. Ooh, that's a pain. Okay.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Okay.
Revel on the bloody field of war. Spirit of battle awakens. Dark is the lesson.
Ooh, this feels like a thing I need to move out of this. Okay, that's a whoo.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Why are you running all the way there? Oh! Near the gleaming edge. Okay. Okay.
Shine upon you.
Yeah, didn't move quick enough on that one.
Behold the sacred flame.
Oh, I don't like that! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's a problem. Okay.
Fury be my strength.
Oh, now what? The face of wrath. I think we want to stay on the blue side? Yep.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel. Spirit of battle awakens. Dark is the lesson. Show me your steel. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Okay, I'm running over to here. Oh, you're teleporting to somewhere. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh!
Hear the gleaming edge.
Alright, gleaming edge. That means we're going to want to go close to the boss. Alright, where are you teleporting to? Are you staying put? This is a tricky fight. I love it.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Oh, not this nonsense again.
The Typhoon is your downfall. I will scatter your bones.
Bada boom! Woohoo! I thought we were going to have a wipe there at one point. Oh, definitely giving you the calm. Oh, bugger, you went away before I could calm you. Okay. Oh, that was fun. And this is the fight they were having at FanFest. Good show! 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. Even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Van Hoodie's wrongdoings. Although he does seem to be making a good escape for it. The Divine Asura, defeated. Turn the wheel! We flee for now! Who is flying the starship without my permission? The treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel, Master Poo-Poo? No, I did not. It is my friend's ship. Oh! Bye-bye. Okay, how are we going to be able to tell them apart? At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I am so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. Why'd you open fire on the airship? Did that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired, and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and there left me to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient lifeforms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. Oh! No, they're not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. That's a problem. No, that's a problem. That's a problem. That does not sound good. The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized. And we're all in the vicinity! It's tea time! Oh. Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse a considerable distance to the starship, but I can conceive of no logical solution. Oh no! Think like a Manderville man! Oh god, but... Jesus! Hell! Oh no! Oh no! Inspector Brandehild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too will calculate that Lord Goldberg's signature techniques are only a means of achieving sufficient propulsion, yet there is a flaw to your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I have no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildibrand, it is you who must fling me! Skyward, as only a Manderville can! Wrong way, you... Godbert, fix that, please. I lost my grip. You dingus! Given my trajectory and facility, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and positional movement to... Yes, I can still make it! What? He turned himself into a boomerang! Dear Lord. Right, now to get inside. This is late. The reactor's going to critical. There's only one way to save the day. No! You are not blasting yourself off! Inspector Brandehild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Oh! Is that case closed for Inspector Brandehild? I don't think so. Defective clone or not, he's still a Manderville clone. So, I'm just waiting for the... Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip off the ungentleman, our dear Brandhild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again. Mark my words. I mean, he is your clone, so yeah, I'm fully... I was just waiting for him to kind of boom drop. You risked me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But alas. There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Brandhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Our home planet. It was lost at phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we could live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. So as I arrived at your miraculous planet, lulled by the apparent absence of any metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildibrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here, on your star? Well, of course you must say. Aww. Delia's not happy about it. And I suspect you're wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Hildibrand, what did you just do? Oh, for the love of... Here we go again! Mummy! Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildibrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, it was made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. I'm sorry, what? Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, it is not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline may be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow the explanation, I've also heard talk of an unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy have tapped into that cosmic essence. Oh ho ho! If that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Everything appears to be under control here, so let's return to the city, shall we? I mean... That's as good as enough explanation as any, I suppose. Of course he's having a sip of tea. Of course. Once more do I find myself hurtling a supplicative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. And we're gonna meet his ass again in Dawn Trail somewhere in a new world.
Oh boy.
What sort of madness are we in for with that, I wonder? Just checking something about resources. Okay, I'm probably gonna have I'm not gonna have enough when it comes to the next bit anyway. Sod. Ah well. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. I trust the endeavour yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist. My hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it. Yeah, she is terrifying. Even Xenos will be running away from her in fear. The Endsinger will be going, nope, not touching that. You've gone above and beyond for us, so I'd like to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board. It will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Aww. Bye-bye, you two. It seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlian, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. When my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. This world yet harbours its share of the strange and inexplicable, not least of which the source of Hildibrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then but mayhaps he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. See, that actually holds weight, given the Alligans. That, someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job. I swear, if we see Delian in Solution 9, I'm going to laugh. A gentleman to walk with me, and UFO identification key. Oh boy. Alright, where's the Mandeville credits? There we go. I'm going to assume this is the track we just got. Blood never flowed in their veins. Their so strength and enigma remains. Their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the good house Manderville. Inspector is born from the heart. La 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 da dee da. La 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 dee da dee da. La 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 dee da da. Tra la da dee da 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 tra la 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 cha la. Really going draggable on that one, are we? Okay. Hildibrand will return. I mean, we know he's returning in Dawn Trail, so good God. Oh wow, what sort of madness is going on here? I wonder. What we got here? And we still have Stalker Boy there. Alright, where are you playing at? Oh wait, you're no Stalker Boy. Are you? No, wait, I think you are. Hold on, what the hell? Are you going through some kind of boot camp or something? What's going on here? Oh, now what? What fresh alien madness is this? Yes, your trusty tree branch. Brandahild! He lives! Brandahild lives! Hee hee! Yes! Identified flying gentleman. And with that, the Hildibrand shenanigans are done for now. All that remains is to get the final leg up on the weapon. Which, given the usual cost of everything thus far, I don't think I've got enough of the currency to buy the next spade. So, back with that in a minute. Till then, JaffaArchfiend,